Hello, what is up my friends? Welcome to my new freeze drying channel. This is our new Harvest Right freeze dryer that I am so excited about. I haven't come up with a name yet for this new freeze drying channel that I am starting here. So that is TBD. We will hopefully have a name by the time I have this video posted. Today we are taking our freeze dryer on its maiden voyage and we are going to freeze dry raspberries. My goal with this channel is to show you all of the fun possibilities that you can do with this freeze dryer. You can freeze dry fruits, vegetables, meats, dairy. You can freeze dry whole meals, and when they're sealed in a Mylar bag with an oxygen absorber or in like a food storage jar that is sealed shut, vacuum sealed is what I'm trying to say, they can last for 20 to 25 years. So I am super excited for you all to come on this journey with me. I want to show you all of the spectrum of freeze drying. So today we're going to start out very simple with raspberries. I will be showing the step-by-step process on how I do all of this so that you can do it at home if you wanted one of these babies. Okay, first step, we turn on the machine. There's a switch on the back, flip to on, and we hit the button start. I already did this to get this pre-cooling because you have to hit start and it says wait 15 minutes before loading trays. It's just getting it cooled down in there. So while this is cooling, I am going to load up our trays with the raspberries. I have silicone mats I have ordered that fit these freezing trays. That just helps with cleanliness and sticking and that sort of thing. They just haven't come from Amazon yet. So that's okay, we can still do it like this. Raspberries. I have these amazing raspberries that have been sitting in my freezer for a few months, since the summer, that we picked from our neighbor's raspberry bushes. Amazing, delicious Alaskan raspberries right here. So good. I am so excited to freeze dry them and to try them that way. So fun. This isn't going to be enough to fill up all these trays, so we bought some frozen raspberries at Walmart. Now, fresh, I always love fresh berries, but they are super expensive right now just because they're not in season. And when you're freeze drying, it is best to pre-freeze your fruit. So we figured we would just do the frozen raspberries, but oh boy, they feel like they're stuck together. Okay, you can definitely tell the difference of the beautiful Alaskan raspberries and the frozen Walmart raspberries. They were all kind of frozen together, so I had to bang the bag on the ground to get them to break apart, and they came into these little tiny bits, which is totally fine. We could still freeze dry them this way, and they're still going to be delicious raspberry flavor. They're just not the full, beautiful berries. And yes, I am still new at this, so I hope I'm not doing anything wrong. We will see how it turns out. Kind of learning as I go, which is what I'm sure any newbie does. We've got 4 more minutes before we're gonna load these trays into the freeze dryer. If you missed my first video that we did of the unboxing and setup of the freeze dryer, and that's something you're interested in seeing, just head back to the video before this one and you can watch that, and that'll show you how we set everything up and got it ready to go. Okay, we waited our 15 minutes and now it is telling us to load trays into the freeze dryer. Close drain valve. I have closed the drain valve already, so we can load our berries. Okay, I hit continue And now it says we are freezing. It'll continue to freeze until they are frozen, and then it will start the drying process. This is a lengthy process. I am starting this in the evening and hoping it'll be ready sometime tomorrow morning. We will see. I will keep you posted. Before we go to bed, I will run down here and check on these, see how they're doing. And then in the morning, we'll do another update. And when the process is completely finished, I will then show how we are going to store these raspberries. We're definitely going to eat some of them. And we will also try reconstituting them too, which is bringing them back to kind of their original form. These are so good eaten just freeze-dried. They're light and crunchy. But I also want to show you what they look like, trying to restore them back to their original state. So we will see you later. It is the next morning. Wow, do I look lovely. Let's check out our freeze dryer. Drying, extra dry time. Okay, so we are in the extra dry phase. It went through its normal drying cycle, and the settings are built in to add an extra 2 hours. I don't know how necessary that is. It's kind of a learn as you go type of thing. So we're just gonna let it dry for the remaining hour and 45 minutes, and then we will pull these out of here. Super excited. Welcome back. It's a couple hours later and our raspberries are finished. All right, so process complete. Open drain valve to vent. Here's what we are going to do. The drain valve is right here, and we are making sure our tube is aiming into our bucket and that the end of our tube is not touching any leftover water that is in there. So I am opening. Okay, I need 2 hands. There we go. We will now hit defrost. Keep drain valve open. Remove product from dryer. Close door. Next step, open this bad boy up. Ba, ba, ba. All right, so I'm gonna pull these out and just lay them out on my tray. Let's look at them nice and close. They feel super dry, how we want them. Awesome. Okay, some of them are kind of stuck to the tray. When I get those silicone mats in, that will prevent that from happening. So I'm just grabbing a spatula to help just kind of loosen them up. The next thing I'm going to do is get out the Mylar bags. I'm going to store most of these in a Mylar bag with an oxygen absorber, seal it. I'm going to use some of the new products that we got to do that. And I'm going to leave a baggie out for us to do our taste test, and I'm going to show you how we can reconstitute it to be more like a fresh berry. Okay, I got raspberries in the Mylar bag. I think I have enough room to get a few more berries in here. I need to have room to be able to seal the bag, but I think we're gonna be good because I wanna save probably 1 tray's worth for us to use now. I'm throwing in my oxygen absorber before I forget that step. All right, let's see how many more we can fit in here. These ones are bigger, so they're easier to get in the bag. Ooh, okay. I think that's all I'm gonna fit, but that'll work. Okay, I got my bag of berries that we're gonna use later today. We're gonna be doing taste testing. I've told my kids that they have to try every single thing that we freeze dry, whether it's something that they think they like or not. I have a daughter who does not like berries. Who doesn't like berries? Apparently my daughter. But she says she will try at least one. So we will do that when they get home from school, and then I will also show how we're gonna reconstitute it to see what it looks like, trying to bring it back to life. This is where some of our food storage is kept for now. I need to definitely organize it. So we will just set that there. I do want to show, these are eggs that my mother-in-law has freeze dried and given to us. You turn them into this powder and they are going to be able to use for like 20, 30 years. Pretty cool. And they reconstitute back into just like regular scrambled eggs. Or you could use them like in recipes, baking, that kind of thing where you need eggs. You can use the egg powder. Here we have kale that was from our garden in Arizona. We were overflowing with kale. And so we thought, awesome idea to freeze dry it. And so this we can also use like in recipes and soups, smoothies, if you like that kind of thing. But yeah, pretty exciting. All right, we got the kids here ready to taste test the raspberries. 1, 2, 3, go. Wes and Link, stop, Bria. Oh my heck. We will ignore her. What do you guys think?
Yum.
Yum?
More.
Delicious. Okay, to reconstitute, I've read that you just stick them in some cool water. So, let's just see what happens. Lincoln, would you go grab me a spoon? Thank you, sweetie. All right, stir it up a little. Not too hard. All right, let's give it a sec. Okay, this is a reconstituted berry. Does it look a little more juicy?
Yeah.
All right, eat it and tell me. Is it a little more juicy than before? Okay, here I go. Holy cow! That totally tastes like a raspberry. A little bit more mushy, I would say, but still juicy and delicious. Thank you for coming along on this freeze dryer journey with me. It has been so fun. I get so much joy out of things like this. My goal for this channel is to show you how easy freeze drying can be. I'm brand new to this. I've seen my in-laws do it a couple of times. Never done it on my own. I want to show all of you that yes, you can do it. It's awesome. And I am just building a secure future for our family. I love the security of knowing that we have healthy, fresh foods that we can eat if there's ever some type of supply chain issues where we won't have access to food. So that's the goal. I also have high hopes of eventually setting up a little shop so that we can share some of our freeze-dried goodies with all of you if you're interested in that. On this channel, I am never going to freeze dry the same thing more than once. My goal will be to always freeze dry something new. Some things might be a bit crazy, a bit out there. Like, why would you freeze dry that? I don't know, because we feel like it. Other things are gonna be practical things that we actually will be using, like what we did today, raspberries. Make sure you're subscribing so you can see all of the fun things that we're gonna do here. Also, you wanna watch our next video because we plan to do something That will be a yummy treat, and I think the kids are gonna be excited, and I will let them help me. See you later.